you ever been super hungry? Nothing in your house to eat but eggs? Well, I'm Brandon, and today I'm going to show you how to make over easy eggs. Today we're going to be using butter, a spatula, a small frying pan, a glass container for transport, and of course, eggs. First things first, we're going to wash our hands. Good hygiene. Next, you're going to take your glass container and put it down in the sink. You can grab an egg or two, however many you want. Today I'm going to be using 2. And just tap it against the side of the sink. Should split right open. The key thing to making over easy eggs is to make sure you don't break the yolk when you're cracking the egg. Here's the second one. Now, as you can see, I have 2 eggs in my glass container. Now we're coming over to the stove. Go ahead and set down your eggs, and we're going to get the frying pan ready to cook. Get out your butter. I'm using this Smart Balance healthy stuff, but you can use regular butter too. I'm going to take out a decent amount. We just want it to melt so it'll cover the bottom of the pan. Now we're gonna turn on the stove to about medium. You can see that far knob over there is pointing straight down at the 5. And it's gonna start melting our butter. You can move the pan around to evenly coat the surface. Now what I look for when I'm trying to see when to put the eggs in is at a certain point the butter will start to become all bubbly at the top. Alright, there it goes. Now we just pour in our eggs and they'll start to cook. As you can see, the bottom of the eggs start to turn white first, closer to the heat. It just cooks faster. What you're looking for is at some point air will start escaping around the eggs, and that's when you know it's becoming solid enough to eventually you're going to want to flip it. And what I like to do is I like to split it between my 2 eggs to make it more manageable. Like that. Now once the majority of it seems pretty solid, you can get your spatula all the way around the edge, no problem. not an exact science, just cooking, more of an art. You're gonna want to scoop up under one egg and flip it. Being very careful not to break the yolk, because that's what makes them over easy. That runny yolk in the middle, it's not broken. And now on this side, you're just gonna let it cook for about 30 seconds. Like I said earlier, it's just an approximation. It's not an exact science, more of an art. Now you're gonna see if I can get a better angle. Just gonna pick it up and should slide right off onto your plate, ready to be eaten. And that's it. Today we talked about how to cook over easy eggs. We talked about the cracking and the preparing the skillet and cooking them on it. And now you won't be hungry.